So yeah, hi everyone. In the last video, we write a test cases for our repository layer. So in this video, what we will do, we will write a unit test case for our data source layer. So let's start writing test cases for that. So we have one. We start writing test cases for that. We will give some description to our test case. Okay. Let's make it asynchronous as usual. Okay, let's see what we are doing inside our data source. So here you are saying that we have a one abstract class of meme data source, and we are implementing this interface here, meme data source implementation, and override this method get memes. Here we are doing a do call by a get call by using a do library, and if you are getting status code 200, then we are retaining our memes model, otherwise we are returning a failure. So what we have to do, we can mock this do library. Okay, and on this do library we will mock this get method. What we will do, whenever this get method will be called, we will give response according to s. For that, what we have to do, we have to create a constructor for that of this class. Okay, and we will give a field do. We will make it this required this dot do. Let's final do. Okay, fine. Now what we have to do now, we have to do one more thing inside our test cases. We have to create mocks for geo, generates mocks, and we have to pass this library here, which we need to create the mock. Okay, it's not imported. Okay, let's package do import package do dot. Fine, let's try to run our code generator command. This will create a mock file for this do library. Okay, so we can override that method on behalf of do. Okay, let's see we have generated or not. Okay, let's see meme data source. So our mock file is generated. Simply what we will do, we will import that mock file inside our test case. Import meme data source mock.dart file. Okay, now let's give a description of our test. While calling meme get meme, okay, we should get meme response, meme object response. Okay, for that what we have to do, we have to mock our do method, which we call, let's fix this also, meme data source. We have to mock this get method. So let's do a setup for that. Void setup success for do get. Okay, when from Mockito. Okay, let's create a mock object for do. Final mock do is equal to from this class. Where this objective defined, it's a here inside our code generator file. Okay, now let's create our meme data source implementation. Okay, and we will pass this mock do to our object of meme data source implementation. Fine, now what we will do, once mock do dot, whenever this method will call on any path, okay, what we have to return we will expect one response, and this response will return from here. Okay, what's it saying? It's saying that response type of dynamic. Okay, we have to use await keyword here, async keyword here. Now while starting our test case, we will set up first. Okay, now we have to pass response type here, no? Then we will define one response as a response here. Okay, I already okay, we have to define it. So let's define the response here. So I already defined it, you can see it, mock response. Fine, so we can directly use it here, mock response as a mock. Now what's it saying? Undefined mock response. So we have to import this JSON file. Fine, now what we will do, we will call our data source implementation, and we will store that result inside a response variable. Okay, let's rename it meme data source dot get memes. Okay, now we can expect that we will get a response. Let's make it future, then we have to use a await keyword here. Now we can fold it, our response, fold. If it's left side, then left side, return left side. If it's right side, then return right side. So what we are doing, let's see one more time. Okay, firstly we generate the mock file for our DO library, so we can modify the DO response according to X once any method on call on that library. Like we are set up success for once DO get method is called, so we write our method set up success for DO get. Here we are mocking this get method. Once this get method will be called, we will return this response. Okay, according to us. And here we are calling this method set up success for get DO. Let's rename it get DO. Okay, and we are passing this our mock response. This will be returns once any get method and call on this library, mock DO library. Okay, so now once we are calling get memes method inside our meme data source, this method. Okay, then we are expecting that once this method is called, either we will get left or right, but we are saying that we will get our response, this response. We will get left side. We have a mock library here. We will get this model. We will explain it how. Okay, see here we are mocking the get library and saying that we will get this response. Okay, and now once you come here, you will see that you will get once you get status code 200, then we are returning only the meme field, meme object, not the whole response. So that's why we are expecting that we will get list of meme model. Okay, so let's try to run and see if we are getting our result or not, or this test case is passed or not. So yeah, this test case is passed. So this is the first scenario once everything is fine. Now try to write a test case when we are getting a failure. So let's copy paste it. When calling get meme, we would get a failure. Okay, we have to set up for that. Okay, we will pass a different response for that. Let's copy paste it. This time we will rename it mock failure response, and this time we will not return status code 200. This time we will return 400, and in place of data we will return nothing. Okay, now if you run your test case this, then you will get an error. Okay, we have to call method again. Setup success for get do. Okay, let me do one thing. Okay, we have to pass our updated variable here, mock failure response. Okay, now we will get an error. See here what it's saying. It's saying that you are expecting this me model, but you are getting an instance of a failure. So we have to instance of failure. We already have that. Let's see what we are returning from here. We will returning this thing, so we can simply copy this and paste it here, make it const, and try to run now. Let's see what is happening now. Our test case is passed. So let's go through one more time what we did. We created a mock for our do library, so we can override the method on behalf of whatever the method is written inside a do library. So we are using get method which are written in do, so we have to mock this get method. Once this get method would be called, we will return according to us. So we have a one parameter that is response. We will return this once this setup would be called. Okay, so once we writing our first test case, that is while calling get meme, we should get meme object response. So firstly we are doing a setup for that, and we are passing our mock response, that we will get this response once the do get method will call. Okay, then in the next line, once we call our get memes method inside our data source, then in the next line we are expecting that we will get this model. It's fine. Again the same thing we are doing here also. We are set up for failure once the get method is called, and we are calling in next method the actual get method. Okay, and at the end we are expecting that we will get failure, because here we did a failure setup. So let's run one more time both test cases and see what is happening. So our both test cases is passed. So we are done with our domain layer and data layer. Now what we have to do, we will start our presentation layer. We will starting from our block part. So in the next video we will start our block part. So that's it for this video. We will see in next video the block section. Thank you.